What's up, everyone? Welcome into IMHO. I'm Kelcey. That's Lang, and the draft is just around the corner for this year in the NBA. So I want to play a little game with you, Lang. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Picture this. Picture it. Every player in NBA history. Are you picturing all of them?
I'm picturing.
All of them. There's a lot.
Yeah.
You have to draft your top 3 all-time NBA players, but you get to know what their careers were like.
Okay.
You know, so there's no you're just getting Jordan out of UNC.
Carolina, yeah.
You get to know.
We know.
All
right.
We know what we know.
I'm going Jordan, number 1 for my team. I know 6 titles, and there was some gaps in there. There was times where he was away, and I feel like if I'm running the organization, we don't have that. He doesn't end with a different team. He plays a long career, wins a lot of titles, and also he's going to have the biggest impact of any athlete. He's a transformational athlete on the court, off the court. So I'm going Michael Jordan. To me, that's my choice. Well, who would you pick number 1?
Well, okay, I went 2 different ways, so I kind of want to hear your all 3 first. I have 2 different answers, but they have just give me
number
all
2 would
3.
be LeBron for me.
Okay.
I would go LeBron. We know he's one of the most dominant athletes of all time, indestructible athletes of all time. Just does everything on the court, off the court. Has lived up to every standard that was set for him since he was in high school.
And those standards, I feel keep just getting higher.
And
he has a 50-point game. They're
Yeah, every time. It's unbelievable. He matches it every single time. So I'd go LeBron, number 2. Number 3, I thought a lot about.
I know, this is the hard one.
Yeah, I thought maybe Bill Russell. I thought maybe Kareem. I thought Kobe. I thought a bunch of people, but I think I'm going to go Shaq.
Ooh, that's a really good answer. He was dominant.
7'3", 300 pounds. Nobody could stop him. And my vote was always for when it was the MVP time. Nobody was more valuable than him to the team he was on. Nobody could stop him. If he played against Bill Russell, if he played against Kareem, one elbow, those guys are in the 4th row. Shaq was so big and unstoppable. So I'm going Shaq, number 3.
That's a really good one.
Let me hear yours now.
Okay, these are my 2 streams of
2
thought.
ways, all right.
And I was running this by John Roser before the show, and he had a good point. But, okay, if I'm a GM and I'm I get to draft these 3 guys and, I want them to stay on my team, and I'm looking at, longevity,
yeah.
I have my one list where I'm I want my team to be good for 20 years.
Sure.
With these 3 players, we'll be competitive for 2 decades, 20 full years. And then I have, you know what? Let's just win, for the next 5.
Okay.
So my longevity list is LeBron and Kobe.
Yeah.
And Tim Duncan.
Ooh, I like that.
They were all really good. LeBron obviously still playing for a long time.
Yeah.
So I feel that would be if I'm okay, guys, we're not trading you. You're not going anywhere. Stay here for 20 years. We'll be good.
Yeah.
For that long. And then my all-time list is Michael Jordan and LeBron and Kareem. So you touched
Jordan
on all of them.
Wasn't on your first list though.
For longevity?
Yeah.
He went and played baseball. He didn't have the solid 25 years
he
of
probably played, I don't know exactly off the top of my head. I'm guessing he played 16 seasons, 17 seasons, something like that total.
I'm going for 2 decades.
Yeah. Between the Bulls and the Wizards and, I don't know. I feel that's also organizational stuff and the tragedy with his dad brought him away from the basketball for a while. I just feel
but we know what we know. He left.
Sure. Yeah. We know what we know. But I also think part of that has got to be put on the organization. And I feel if he's on my organization,
that's not happening.
He's sticking around. No, he ain't.
So do you dislike Tim Duncan?
I love Tim Duncan.
No, that pick.
No, I think it's a good pick. I just feel I wouldn't have him higher than you had him. I would have him maybe 3rd. I had Shaq 3rd. But Duncan, 5 titles, top 5 all time in rebounding. I don't know where he is in points, but he's up there. But yeah, I just feel those other guys, to me, Tim Duncan's the greatest power forward of all time. I just think those other guys I would put a little bit ahead of him.
All right. Well, he's not my top list.
Sure.
That's my other list.
There's other ways lots of lists.
Yeah, I should have brought a 3rd one just cuz. Best hair. Actually, I would really love to have Rodman on one of these teams just for fun.
Well,
I'll get I'll get Jordan and LeBron or Jordan and Kobe or LeBron and Kobe and then just get Rodman for fun.
I mean, he played for almost all these teams we're talking about. The Bulls, the Spurs. He played with all these guys.
So he'd fit in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our all-time list, sort of, or length list. I kind of changed the game. I'm sorry, Lang.
Yeah,
I appreciate your list. That's all for IMHO, guys. We'll see you next week.